What's going on, sneakerhead family and friends? I am Sneakerology God, and today I'm doing a video on the Jordan 3 Racer Blue. And it's a few things that I noticed about the construction of this shoe. Let me flip the camera around for you guys. As soon as I figure out how to flip the camera around. Okay, here we go. This is the Jordan 3 Racer Blue, and I have two different shoes. Well, two of the same shoe. One is a size 10. This is a size 10, and this is from JD Sports. And this is a 9.5 from Finish Line. Okay, and I ended up getting two of these shoes because I stood in the line at JD Sports, and this was the shoe that I got. I got my usual size 10, and when I got my shoe, it was a little later on in the day. I went back and looked at the shoe. You know how you purchase a shoe, you go back to look at the shoe to see if you actually really like the shoe or how much you really like the shoe. And while I was taking a peek at the shoe, I noticed this. I don't know how well you can see it. I got the camera as close as I can, but this is a major defect. Like, as in, I think that this stitching defect here, this like qualifies this to be like a B grade. That's how I feel about that. So I saw that. I took a look at one shoe. Let me set this one down. Then I took the other shoe out. And this one doesn't look quite as bad. The stitching is at least semi-straight. It's a whole lot straighter than the other shoe. So after I seen that, the store opens back up today. I'm like, hey, I called to see if they still had the shoe available, and they did not have the shoe available. So I had to make a few phone calls, and that's when I got this shoe from Finish Line. And when I got this shoe, I noticed that the stitching was a whole lot better on the 9.5 that I got from Finish Line. So I take a peek at one shoe. This is the last 9.5 that they had. And even looking at this shoe, stitching it's a little faulty, but it's not quite as bad as the stitching on the other shoe, on the size 10 that I got from JD Sports. Let's go back and take a look at this other shoe real fast. Take a quick look at this other shoe real quick, because there was one thing that I pointed out that I noticed on this one was when I got to the sole, you got paint chipping already. The shoe's never been worn. The shoe is not tried on. It's still in the same state that it's in when you first purchased the shoe. So the shoe hasn't been touched. Let me go back to the other shoe again to see if there's any possible flaws on this one. Which, I can understand a few flaws. Maybe some defects in the, slight defects in the paint. But just looking at this, I think it's okay. But come on, Jordan brand, for $190 plus tax, you gotta give us a little bit. You gotta give us a little better than that. You gotta give us a little better than that, man. So, you know, I think it's major. It's not major on the 9.5, the flaws that I see, but that paint chipping could turn into something terrible. But this right here, man, come on, man. Look at this. Like, seriously, I think everybody that purchased this shoe should go back, check your pairs out. Check your pairs out and compare your pairs. Actually, we can do that now. We can do a comparison because I got, you probably already seen it out the corner of your eye. Here's another pair of Jordan 3s. This is, can't remember exactly what year, a few years back that this came out. And this, in my personal opinion, is constructed way better. Look at the stitching. The stitching's not, see, that's the left shoe. Let's go to the right shoe. That's a whole lot nicer. Like here, I gotta pull this one back out again. We could just put them, I set that one on top. And we're looking at, I don't know how well the lighting is. You should be able to see that. It's a little dark. But you can see that the stitching here is a whole lot neater than the stitching here. But paying $190 plus tax for a shoe, and this is what we're getting out of the shoe. B grades, but they selling them to us for regular price. Here's another shoe. These the Royal 3s. Take a look at the stitching here. And there's no chipping, none of that. I guess I understand, being that the shoes are mass produced, that you are gonna have some flaws and some defects, but I just think that Jordan brand, they should be doing some better quality control on these shoes. Let's take a look at this one. Here's the other. Let's see what our stitching is looking like on this one. And but this is, to me, this is sloppy. That's sloppy. I felt some type of way. I really didn't even want the shoe after I seen this. I didn't even want it. And to me, this is not me. I'm not slandering Jordan brand or anything like that. But if we're gonna be paying $190 plus tax, $200 and up for these shoes, I think we're worth more than, them slipping on the quality control. So I don't know. I mean, that's just in my opinion. So you guys can leave your comments and let me know what you think. But if you did purchase this Racer Blue Jordan 3, you let me know what you think about the quality of your shoe. Check your pairs and make sure your pairs are up to par. Now, I can't expect you to take them back, because if you take them back to wherever you got them, you probably won't get a pair. But I guess this is just what we're forced to settle for. I don't know. You let me know what you think. Peace.